Hello there everybody and welcome to this monotype craziness that I'm doing with Dreamer. This time we are doing the fire types and looking at what I decided to use, I think only Flareon is missing from the fire roster. Might be wrong, but that's what I think. But anyways, yeah, fire versus fire. I know some of you guys wanted to see like different types against each other, but we really just wanted to do mirror matches because it's like, I don't know, it's just something different, you know? But anyways, this battle is gonna be too hot, but let's just pray and hope that we're not gonna get hexed out the same way we got last time. And the time before. And the time before. Anyways, speaking of mirror matches, Charizard versus Charizard. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I was like, let's go for Toxic and see how it goes. He went for Source Dance. I don't even have Source Dance on my set. This is a really weird... It's a really weird Charizard with Toxic and Fire Spin. But yeah, he's gonna go for Body Slam, he's gonna win the speed side this time. And I'm gonna go for Fire Spin. And I know he's trapped there, he's thinking about it. I was like, okay, let's go for one more Fire Spin turn and then switch out. Chances are the Fire Spin isn't gonna stop after the second turn, so he's gonna switch out, but somehow it missed. I'm confused. It missed. It's fine, whatever, let's go into Arcanine. Dreamer's gonna go back into his Charizard. I'm like, okay, Arcanine does have the bulk, let's go for Body Slam. Go for whatever. Charizard without the Source Dance with Earthquake isn't gonna do much. Well, never mind. Another crit, another goddamn crit. Remember, at the start of the battle when I said, let's hope we're not gonna get hexed out with our terrible luck like before. Well, never mind. Never mind. Anyways. His Charizard is gonna go for that big Hyper Beam and I'm gonna survive. And yeah, I went for Fire Spin. I instead of, I don't even know, I wasn't thinking. It was almost 3 AM and 3 AM in the morning, so it's like, I just wasn't thinking, but it's whatever. Charizard versus Arcanine, Arcanine really low in health. I decided to rest, because you know, Arcanine needs that big HP. Because he has the bulk, and if I don't get hexed out, well, maybe I can take the hits better, right? So yeah, Arcanine is gonna rest, he's gonna set up a Source Dance. I'm like, okay, let's suck Charizard. Maybe he's gonna miss Hyper Beam again, but no, he just went for the safe Body Slam. That's gonna finish off my Charizard, and I'm gonna send in my Ninetales, hopefully win the speed tie, and I do! Let's go, Ninetales. So, yeah. Charizard down, and well, Arcanine is asleep because hacks, but whatever. Dreamer's gonna think about it, and in comes his own Ninetales. I'm like, okay, you know what? I want the Paralysis, let's go for Body Slam. My luck is terrible, but I do want the Paralysis, but I don't. He's gonna Confuse Ray, but I'm like, no. I know my luck is trash, I'm not even gonna risk it. Let's go into Arcanine, hopefully wake him up. Ninetales went for Reflect. I didn't even knew Ninetales had Reflect. Like, I never seen Ninetales with Reflect. Did you guys knew that Ninetales had Reflect? I never saw this. It's whatever. He's gonna go for Confuse Ray, and I'm like, oh no, but no, I didn't hit myself. And he went for Body Slam, Confused no more, Body Slam, no Paralysis. It's a battle of Body Slams at this point. Let's see how this goes. He has the advantage because of that Reflect. And because of my luck, I don't get crits at all, so he's safe, he's in the better position. And he's gonna win he's gonna be faster, sorry, and then I'm gonna hit myself, and now I'm in the range of his Hyper Beam, and I'm like, okay, I have to switch out, so it's going to Ninetales. But he missed the Hyper Beam, so that's gonna be awful, because I did want him to hit the Hyper Beam, not crit, but I wanted him to hit the Hyper Beam. Body Slam still isn't doing anything, and yeah, there's the Hyper Beam, and of course he is gonna get the crit, and I'm gonna hit myself in confusion. God damn it, game, what do you have against me? I love this game, but this game hates me! What is wrong with it? Another Hyper Beam at that range of HP is gonna finish me off thanks to all that hacks, and I'm in a terrible position now because I lost my Arcanine and my Ninetales. My quote-unquote bulky guys that can take the hits better are down. Charizard is down, the one with Earthquake. What am I supposed to do? So, I decided just to go for a couple of fire spins and then go for Hyper Beam, because even with Reflect, I believe Hyper Beam at that range should kill, but I missed! I missed! And he's gonna hit another Hyper Beam, I'm gonna go for Hyper Beam, but he's gonna live! Even with Reflect, he was so low in HP, I don't even understand how he actually lived. So that's gonna allow him to go for another Hyper Beam, and I just don't understand this game. I'm gonna go for Fire Blast, because, well, it's gonna miss, it didn't matter because he had to recharge, but this just shows you how ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous this game is. Makes no sense. 0 skill, all luck. 100% luck, 0 skill. If you crit the right Pokemon, you're gonna win the battle, and that's Gen 1 for you. In comes Rapidash, his own Rapidash. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. I won the speed tie, but what am I gonna do against it? I decided to go into my Magmar for the free switch. Start spamming Psychic, maybe get special drops, but who am I kidding? Of course that's not gonna happen. And see what he's gonna decide to go for. He's gonna go into his own Magmar, the Red Ranger. Is that Jason or is that Geki? The Japanese one, or is that Ryo? Or is that Steve Cardenas? Which one? Which Red Ranger is that? I don't know. I expected him to go for something else, but he just went for Hyper Beam against my full HP Magmar. That made no sense. I decided to go into Arcanine because I have the bulk to take whatever, and maybe go for Rest because I'm faster than Magmar, but he just went for Hyper Beam instantly. Like, why not? Screw all the logic in the world. Finally, 1 crit, thank you, oh my goodness. His Magmar is gonna drop 1 crit the entire game, and in comes his legend, his Arcanine. He's gonna go for Body Slam, and another crit. What can I do? There's absolutely nothing that I can do. You can't control the hacks. Unfortunately, it's been absolutely ridiculous. I know I'm gonna get paralyzed. I just knew it. That's why I went for Agility. Like, deep inside, like, judging by how things were going, I just knew that paralysis happened. Another crit that didn't matter. Thank you, game. And, you know, Hyper Beam is the only way I have to hit Arcanine. Thanks to Reflect, that's not gonna do anything. We both have to recharge, and at that range, I think even with Reflect, I should be able to finish him off, yeah. And, yeah, he has 2 Pokemons left. I have Moltres that is paralyzed. He goes into his... Oh my goodness. Moltres is such a great Pokemon, but it really can't do much against Fire types. Maybe I should have given it, like, Sky Attack or something, but it's whatever. Hyper Beam kill, and my last Pokemon is the Rapidash, which is gonna be slower after the Agility. Incredible hacks. Incredible hacks. The hackiest battle I've ever had. I think, maybe, if you check out my old videos, maybe I might be wrong, but I'm always getting absolutely destroyed by hacks. But what can you do? It's part of the game, it's part of Gen 1, and this is why we like it so much, right? Right. Have a wonderful day, and allons-y.